Even as our shepherd seeks us, so we should seek others. Verse 18, if he should find it, he rejoices over the sheep, even more than the 99 that did not go astray. In Luke's version of this teaching, Luke 15, we read, he finds it, he lays it on his shoulders, rejoicing, and he comes home and he calls together his friends and neighbors and says, rejoice with me, I have found my sheep which was lost. This is a beautiful picture of God carrying us when we've fallen. He wraps the sheep around his neck and brings it back home again. We read in Isaiah 46, even to your old age I am he. Even to your gray hairs, I will carry you. I have made you, I will bear. Even I will carry and I will deliver you. God will carry you through life. My grandkids like me to carry them, and they'll say to me, uppy, Papa, which means pick me up so I don't have to walk anymore. And I have to switch them back and forth in my arms, because they get a little bit heavy at times. But that's what they want you to do. And this is the idea here. God carries you right through life, even to your gray hairs, even when there's no hair to turn gray. I just did a pastor's conference recently in Chicago this week. It was called the Elephant Room, that was put on by my friend James McDonald. It was a simulcast to a bunch of sites, including here around the country. But it was a tremendous time. And I was there with a group of guys. Many of them I did not know until we met at this conference, and some I already knew a little bit. But they were all younger. Mark Driscoll and Stephen Furtick and Matt Chandler and David Platt. And so we gathered together, and the reason they called it the Elephant Room is because we talked about what people often don't talk about, the elephant in the room. We took some topics and looked at them from different angles. It was a great time, but what I realized was I was old enough to be the dad of every guy in that room, except James McDonald, who I am even 8 years older than him, though I know he looks older than me. But at one point they asked me the question, some of these guys are 4 or 5 years into their churches, and they said, well, Greg, how long have you been a pastor? And I almost had to go through wait, is this number right? It doesn't seem right. It seems like too many years, what I'm about to say. I've been a pastor for 38 years. They're all like, no, but thank you. I really did that just for applause. No, they looked at me like I was Methuselah, like, 38 years. And actually I said, and I've actually been preaching for 40 years. I started pastoring. It's been 38 now. And, it's just an amazing thing. But God has carried me right through. And he'll carry all of us. And he'll bring us back with joy.